Hi, I'm Colin with Team Kubi. Today we're just going to quickly go over the things that you will need in order to be able to use Kubi effectively. First, this is the Kubi robot. So right here you have the arms, which are used to hold and stabilize the tablet. Right here you have the power button, and then on the back here you have a charging port. So you just take the charging cable and you put it in the back, and it'll light up orange to show that it is charging. So to be able to mount this onto the stand, which you have here, there's a nice little D-ring at the back. All you have to do is line the hole of the bottom of the Kubi up with it and just turn it in to place, and it should screw right on it. The only other thing that you will need is the tablet. We are using an iPad. You are also able to use Android tablets, but we have an iPad at our disposal, so that's what we're using. Now we're just going to cover quickly the things that you're going to need in order to make sure that the Kubi actually works. So the first thing that you're going to need is you're going to make sure that the Kubi is actually charged. If you push on the power button here, it'll light up white. When it lights up white, that means that it is searching for wiring. If it shows up orange, it means that it's charging. If it shows up blue, it means it's already paired and connected with a certain device. The next thing that you're going to need is the Zoom app, which is right here. You can just find it in the App Store or in the Android store. It doesn't really matter. Both of them are compatible with this. So if you have a tablet that isn't an iPad, you still just need to get the regular Zoom app. The last thing that you're going to need is you're going to need the Zoom app for your desktop. You can download this from zoom.us, their online service. So once you sign up for a free account, it gives you an option to get the desktop app. Once you have the desktop app, you can go ahead and you can start hosting sessions from there. And that's all you really need for the Kubi setup. So what you're going to see in this next video may be a little bit overwhelming. However, we're going to do our best to quickly outline what's coming up in the video and the order and the steps that you need to take. The first thing that we're going to do is we're going to focus on the laptop that you're going to be using. So we're going to show you quickly how to create an account, a Zoom Pro account, and how to download the desktop app. The next thing that we're going to do is we're going to show you how to host a session via the laptop that you are using. The last thing that we're going to do is we're going to show you how to connect the iPad into the session and then connect that with Kubi. So all these steps may end up being very confusing together, but if you just follow those steps and go in that order, you'll be totally fine. Okay, so in this tutorial, the first thing that we're going to talk about is how to actually create an account on zoom.us. The first thing you're going to do is type in zoom.us. It'll bring you to this page. The next thing that you're going to do is you're going to click up for the sign up for a free account. So you click here, and it should bring you to this page here. At this point, you're going to put in your work email address. Once you have typed in your email address, the next thing you got to do is click sign up. Once you click sign up, it'll give you a response that says that it sent you an email. You have to go ahead and accept this email and click on a link showing that you have accepted the account and that you're ready to begin. By now that you should have received an email from Zoom. This is our email here that we had received. So you click on this, and all you have to do is click on the Activate Account button. Once you click on that, it should take you to the next page, which allows you to fill out more information and confirm a password with Zoom. Once you've filled out all your information here on the Zoom website and created a password and put in your name, following both the characteristics that it requires of you, you hit the Continue button. Once you hit Continue, it should take you to the next page, which allows you to invite colleagues. This is not necessarily a step that you actually need to do. So if you want, you can invite colleagues. However, you can just also skip this step. Now it says that it's time to start testing your meeting, which means that you have full control of your account. This right here gives you a chance to test your meeting to make sure that the account is actually working. But for now, we know that the account is working, so we're just going to go to the main website. Once you've created and activated your account and you're on the home page, the next thing that you need to do is you need to go to plans and pricing. You need to do this because in order to make Zoom compatible with the Kubi, you need to go ahead and have Zoom Pro. So once you click on plans and pricing, it'll bring you to this page. If you click Pro here and Buy Now, it'll bring you to the next page, which will give you two options, the annual cost or the monthly cost. The annual cost is $12 a month, give or take, and $15 monthly over here on this side if you're just going to pay by month. You can click on it easily to make the switch. It does automatically put you on the annual cost, so if that's not something that you want to do, please be aware of that. You do not need any of the add-ons here that are below. They do cost money, but if you don't want to do that, all you have to do is go through, not click on any of these, and click Continue, and go through the paying. Considering the fact that we already have the Zoom Pro account, we won't be showing you this, but I'll see you on the next screen. Now that you have a Zoom Pro account, there are certain things that are now available to you. The first thing that you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go to My Account. Once you click on My Account, it'll take you to this page. The first thing that you're going to want to activate is under My Meeting Settings. So if you click on My Meeting Settings and you start to scroll down a little bit, you will see under the In Meeting Advanced section, Far End Camera Control. You want to make sure that this is clicked on. The next thing that you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go into the Integration tab, which is also here on the left side. If you look, it is right here at the very bottom. Once you click that, all you're going to do is find the Kubi and make sure that that is connected and clicked on. And then those are the only things that you really need on the computer side of this to be enabled so that you can make sure that the Kubi works effectively. Once you have created a Zoom Pro account and gone ahead and followed the correct steps to enable Kubi onto the computer itself, the next thing you have to do is go to Host a Meeting. Once on our Host a Meeting, you have to click With Video On. After clicking this, it should give you an option to download and run Zoom. At this point, it is suggested that you go ahead and you download the actual Zoom app. So once you've downloaded the desktop app, I'll see you there. Once you have downloaded the Zoom desktop app, which I have done and you can see in the bottom right corner here, the next thing that you're going to need to do is on the zoom.us website, go to Host a Meeting. You're going to want to click on the portion that says With Video On. At this point, it should start to run like this and then give you an option to open with zoom.us. You're going to want to click that. This will then open up a video conference. At this point, you are the only person in the video conference. So you're going to need to go ahead and send it to somebody that has an email address that you can attach to the iPad. So you're going to want to go to Invite here in the corner. It's going to give you the option of default email, Gmail, or Yahoo. For me, I'm going to use my Gmail. So I'll click that and it should automatically open my Gmail with a ready response that I'm going to send on to the participant that's going to be using the iPad. So for me, I'm just going to send this to myself so that I can open it up on my iPad. You're going to want to click Send. And then the next steps are all going to be done via outside of the screen recording. The only thing that you're going to need on the iPad is the Zoom app. You can find this in the App Store or whatever Android device you are on. The only other thing that you're going to want to do is make sure that you have the Bluetooth turned on in the upper right-hand corner. So once you go to your Zoom app, you're going to want to open it up and go to the Sign In button. A quick disclaimer is that you don't need a different account from whatever Zoom Pro account that you are using. You can go ahead and use the same exact one for the iPad and it will work just fine. Once you've typed in your information, I'll see you on the next screen. Once you've filled in your information, you click the Sign In button. It should automatically bring you to a page that looks like this. The next thing that you're going to need to do is go down to Settings, click on Meetings, and then scroll down to the very bottom where it gives you the option to enable Kubi robot device. You're going to want to make sure that's clicked on. And then for us, we already have this specific Kubi here already connected. It should give you an option to connect if it hasn't already given you that option. The next thing that you're going to need to do is back out of this and go to your Gmail account or whatever account the email was sent to. So you're going to want to go here. For us, we have it on my Gmail. I'm just going to refresh the page. I have this button here, and it should give you the option right here to go ahead and open in Zoom. Now you open the page in Zoom, and now you've joined the conference. Okay, now that you've joined the conference, all you're going to want to do is go up to the Participants tab, which is right up here. You click on Participants. It should show you, as in the person on the iPad, and then the host. You're going to want to click the host, and you're going to want to click the button that says Request Camera Control. Now over here on your laptop, it should give you a button that says Confirm the request to control. You're going to want to approve this. Click Approve, and then come back over to the iPad. And now under here, under the Leave Meeting button, it should give you an option to connect to a Kubi. For us, we just connect. You tell that you're connected because the blue here on the Kubi is lit up, as well as it's given a little bit of a movement indicating that it's gone ahead and given you the control.
You've gone and connected your iPad to the meeting and gone ahead and given controls up and gone ahead and connected to the actual Kubi. The next thing that you're going to need to do is on your computer, click on the button that says Connect Kubi. It should be up in the upper left corner. You click on that, and it at this point will pop up and give you an arrow set down here at the bottom. This gives you the ability to go ahead and adjust the height or the angle or whatever rotation of the iPad you want. You can do this by either clicking on it or using the arrow keys to go ahead and rotate the device. Once you've gone ahead and done this, you have full control of the Kubi. You can invite as many people as you'd like and hand over control in the same ways that we did here.